When we started doing this, I really wanted to do it to help the kids, but it's really strange because they ended up helping us as much as we helped them. They enriched our lives in a way that if we hadn't fostered, I don't think we would have ever known.
I'm quite sure that our older son and daughter, who are parents themselves, are, I think, a lot better parents because of the experience that they had in foster, like our family has in foster care.
I had reservations when I first, because I had a 5-year-old, but she got along great with the children. I think it was a good experience for her to know that, we can open our homes and open our hearts to other children and give back to other children.
I wish I knew then what I know now, because each child brings something, and each child leaves you with something that you grow with, so that you're better able to move on and do whatever you need to do for the next child or the next person you encounter. You learn resilience along with them, I think, too.
It's made me more open, not just to see children or children in care as valuable, but everyone has a contribution to make. So it's opened my lens and opened my heart to valuing humanity.
I fostered a special needs daughter for years, and she couldn't walk, and just when she started to walk, the doctors said that she'd never walk or talk. Well, she walks, she runs, she talks, so it's just amazing. It's how far she's come. So I think just seeing them, the way they start glowing, makes you glow just the same way.
They have taught me more than I can possibly teach them. Deep down, they got a heart of gold, and they'll give back way more than you could give them.
And it really makes you appreciate what you have and what you can give a child. Everybody has something to give, and I just feel it's a gift from God that I can give this gift to a child and be able to even bring them along 6 months in their life, whether sometimes it's 2.5 years of their life, that I've taken them that far along the road to their, hopefully, success.
When you see the changes in them, the smiles on the faces when they do something for the first time, and learning, I don't know, it's just so good to have them there. Like, I feel good inside. I love little kids.
When you have little kids that scream your name in the morning because they want you to come and get them, and they look at you and they know who you are, and they feel safe going to bed, and they feel safe waking up, and that you can be part of, providing them a footing in this world. It's great. I would say that a lot more people should join in, I think.
To help these guys in whatever capacity we can, that to me, I can't imagine doing anything more fulfilling. And I find it very fulfilling to see somebody as a young adult, do okay. So I get a great sense of, and I know she does too, get a great sense of accomplishment from just giving these guys a place to be.
And in the long run, I think back to myself, and I know she does as well. You're actually making a difference in this child's life. At least you're there for that child, or children in our case. Yeah. So at least it's all good, it's positive, and deep down it's a good feeling. I can't even express it, to tell you the truth. I'm thinking about them right now.
Feels good?
It's nice when you're having a regular, ordinary kind of day and you're out doing your errands and you run into somebody who all of a sudden is throwing their arms around you and giving you this big hug, like, where have you been? Because you do see people and you do make reconnections.
I have a boy that we worked with for a while, who's out on his own now in his 20s, and every Christmas he calls me. It's like clockwork. I might not hear from him all year, but before Christmas, just within the week before or after, he'll call me. So, I guess when I started, I wondered if we made a difference, but I don't doubt that anymore. I know that we do.
With me, it's different because I foster teenagers, so it's a bit of a different scenario, and I have, it's hard to talk about, and I wasn't going to do that. They want to achieve, and they do, What he'll tell you is, if it wasn't for foster care, I'd be in juvie right now. And instead of that, I'm going to university. So, and those are the highlights.
You open your heart up and you allow children, to be part of your life and to come into your heart, if that's the right term to say. What more could you do in this world? I mean, it's...
Becoming a foster parent is scary because you don't know what child you're going to get, and at the same time, it's a good feeling because you're doing something good, and it does have its challenges, but I wouldn't change it, any of it. I say do it. You're needed, you really are. There's not enough of us out there, and we're seeing that. I get phone calls all the time, and there's no place to put those kids, and they need somebody.
I think if somebody decided that they wanted to foster, they would find that it's the most rewarding thing that they would ever do in their lifetime.